The economy is reopening, and I'm sure you're asking yourself the question, where and how should you invest your money going forward? It's been a difficult year, but there is no better time to start growing your money than right now. Today, I'm going to show you how you can begin investing just with $100 in 2020, and if you're lucky and you play your cards right, I'll show you how you can invest that $100 and turn it into $500,000 by the time you retire. Hey there guys, Josh with Debt to Dollars. If you're new to the channel and you like the idea of retiring early and gaining financial freedom, make sure to go down below and hit the subscribe button. We focus this channel primarily on those topics. Investing is extremely important, and the earlier that you start investing money, be $1,000, $100, or even $5, it's going to pay off in the long term, and it's a great vehicle to accumulate wealth over time. Okay, today we are going to talk about how to invest $100 in 2020. Now, these are all three ways that I use in my own investment strategies, and they are some of the easiest ways that a beginner investor can begin growing their money. So we're going to focus on these three topics. That way you can begin investing at $100 and hopefully continue to grow it throughout your life. First way, and by far my favorite method, is to begin by paying off your debts. Now, it's not going to sound as exciting as some of the other methods that we're going to be talking about today. However, it is one of the most important to me. Now, these debts you have, whether it be either your credit card debt, your student loan debt, or car loan debt, they accumulate interest over time, and therefore there's less money that you have to put towards your principal balance. It may be a little difficult to think of paying off your debts as an investment, but think of it this way. You pay down existing debt to decrease your loan amount, right? So in return, you are going to pay less in interest since your loan is now $100 less than it was before, and you're going to begin saving money on interest. It's not your practical investment, but the quicker that you pay off your debts, the more monthly income you're going to have, and therefore you can use that money to invest elsewhere into other vehicles. That way you can accumulate wealth over time, and you can begin doing the things that you love. This is the first thing that I did when I first got out of school, was I started paying off my debts, and I've made a couple videos on it that you guys can check out in the cards above, which will show you my three favorite methods on how you can decrease your debt quickly. The second way, and definitely more exciting than the previous, is to invest at $100 in 2020 in exchange traded funds. They're commonly known as ETFs. Think of these as mutual funds that trade like stocks. An ETF holds assets such as stocks, commodities, or bonds, and you trade these just like individual stocks. The reason why I say go ahead and invest that $100 into ETFs and not individual company stocks is because they're commonly less volatile. Now, for example, so let's say that you want to purchase some airline industry stocks right now, and that's very popular at this time since they've been tanking. So let's say you want to invest your money, that $100, into American Airlines. Now, you know just as well as I do that there's press releases every day that could sway the value of those company shares. So what I'd recommend is go to the JETS, the JETS ETF, which is an exchange traded fund that holds multiple airline industry stocks such as United Airlines, American Airlines, Southwest, and Delta, and so on. So let's say that you invest $100 in American Airlines, they release their CEO, or they end up going bankrupt, or something very negative happens. The market's going to respond very negatively, and you could lose a lot of that money. Now, again, if you invest in jets, if that happens to American Airlines, yes, you are going to be affected by it, but not in such a volatile way as you would if you just invested in that sole company. You can also trade all sorts of different ETFs. They're not just industrial ETFs like the airline industry and jets. There's some such as commodities, which are gold and oil and natural resources. Or you could look at the different side of it and look at different markets, such as foreign markets like China and Russia, and based on how their economy is doing. So think long and hard of what you're interested in, what you think will appreciate over the duration of the investment, and go to your broker and invest at $100. There are plenty of brokers that you can exchange ETFs with. However, I do recommend going with Webull, and I have a promotional link down below that you guys can check out, which will give you a free stock valued between $12 and $1,400 just for signing up for an account. And if you want a second free stock, all you have to do is deposit more than $100. So look how convenient that is. Invest $100 in Webull, and I get some free shares, you get some free shares. It's a win-win. All right, and the third and final way is a longer-term investment strategy, and that is to open up a Roth IRA. Now, an IRA is known as an individual retirement account, and it's just that. It'll allow you to invest in the long term for your retirement. Now, the term Roth refers to a special account that allows you to pay taxes on money going into your account, and then all future withdrawals are tax-free. You can either pick your investments yourself, or you can have a broker do them for a fee. Some Roth IRA minimum investments are capped at $1,000. However, there are plenty out there like Fidelity that allow you to open up an account with $0, or if you want to go ahead and start by investing that $100, that's a great way to do so. Now, here's the beauty of investing in a Roth IRA, especially when you're young. Let's say you start out by putting $100 into the account. Each month you make it a goal to put another $100 into that account, and if you're in your early 20s, you'll continue doing this for 40 years until you're ready to retire. Now here's the cool part. Once you retire, your account would have grown up to $535,000 just from making these investments over time. That is the power of investing right there.
The bottom line.
I hope you guys now understand 3 ways that you can invest $100 in 2020. Now, especially in a quote-unquote recession right now, this is one of the best times to actually invest your money. And to me, it honestly isn't about the monetary value of what you're going to invest. So even if you guys don't want to have $100 right now, you can invest $10. The important part is that you're investing. You are beginning the hardest part and you're getting through it. So once you begin investing, it becomes much more easy to start saving money and invest it in vehicles that you see that are going to generate wealth over time. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to go ahead down below and help me out and like the video. And also, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe if you want to continue seeing videos around financial freedom and retiring early through side hustles. All right, guys, I'll catch y'all next time.